up, you guys? Welcome to Vlogmas day 2. So I'm really excited for this, and by the way, I had not planned to do Vlogmas this year because I've been extremely busy with my PhD work. Like, I work really long hours. I wake up between 7 and 8. Sometimes when I'm lazy, maybe I can go up to before 9. I make sure that I'm out of bed by 9. Apart from this week I've been quite lazy. And then I work all the way up to midnight. I go to bed at midnight. And this is because I was really targeting to defend my thesis before my due date. But I had a meeting with my supervisors last week on Thursday. Like, there's what they call the PhD committee that you're supposed to do every year, where you meet members of your PhD committee, which consists of your supervisors and someone from outside the university but within your area of expertise, and then the lab director. So I had that meeting on Thursday, and when I told them that I'm targeting to defend in March, they were like, mission impossible. So that killed my morale in a way, because I was really targeting to submit my complete thesis latest by mid-January. Like, the requirements in my university is you can either decide to write a monograph, like just a thesis without publishing, or you can tend to go the publication way. And from the beginning we had agreed that I'll do the publication. But when I realized that I'm running out of time, because honestly for the past 2.5 years I did nothing, zero. So I was working but with not producing anything. So when I realized that I was running out of time, because now I had to register for another academic year, and my contract ended, I was like, okay, so I will submit one article, because if you go with the publication way, the requirements are you submit one article and it should have been accepted by the journal, and then you have the thesis. So I was like, okay, I can go that road. Like, I already have my first article almost ready for submission. I can submit that, then write my thesis and continue with publications later after I've defended. But they said they feel it's impossible, like it's not achievable. And I can see why they are saying that. It's not a problem on my side, because I was willing to work those long hours. But now when it comes to publications, like and you know, I have other co-authors, like my supervisors are my co-authors, and for the first article I have other co-authors that are not part of my supervision. So sometimes you don't get feedback as fast as you would like, and that delays everything. For instance, for my first article, I sent the third version of the article to all the co-authors at the beginning of November, and I just received the comments from the last comment from one of the co-authors the day before yesterday. So you can see that took a whole month, and if I had received those comments within a week, I would have incorporated them very fast, and then everything moves. So when you're not working alone, things don't always go the way you want. So I've decided to relax a little bit, maybe work lesser hours, work maybe 7 hours a day, and get to do other things, because also sitting for long now is not working for me. I by the end of the day I normally have kind of a backache. So to avoid that, I can just reduce the working hours now that they feel that I can defend in March, but target to do most of the work by March, and then I can defend later. So yeah, there was that. So it killed my morale, like it killed the momentum. Then on Tuesday I had a meeting with one of my supervisors where we ended up doing nothing. We were supposed to do some work together, but we didn't do anything. Then on Wednesday I had a meeting at the prefecture to renew my resident permit. So I had booked an appointment went there, and then they're like, sorry, we don't take these applications physically anymore, you have to apply online. So I had to come back after wasting all that time, because there were so many times that people there had to wait for more than an hour. So anyway, I came back, and then I tried to apply online, and then they were asking for e-photo. So it's like that day got wasted, and I got kind of frustrated because I felt like the week wasn't going the way I wanted. And earlier that day, I'd received news from my roommate that she's leaving for good. Like, she was to she's from Botswana, she was to leave for Christmas and come back to finish her thesis. And then since this the discovery of the Omicron variant, like, we are not really sure of what will happen, because the EU and the US were very fast to ban the flights from some of the South African countries, Botswana being of them. So she was like, yeah, I'm not so sure how this is going. So since she plans to defend her, this is around April, May, she was like, okay, I'll go work from home. And also, it's nowadays, because of the pandemic, it's possible to defend online. So she was like, okay, I'm leaving for good. And yeah, I wasn't expecting that. It really affected me, because since I came to France, I've realized that I don't do so well with solitude. Like, man, I have anxiety, and it's normally when I have a distraction, when I have someone I can talk to, like, it's easier. But when I'm alone with nothing to disrupt my thoughts and what have you, that wasn't the anxiety. So yeah, I was a bit sad. So when that happens, when maybe I'm not in, like, let's say when I'm stressed per se, I tend to do things randomly. So on Wednesday, after taking my on Wednesday, after now taking the e-photo, I went to a shop where I know they sell decor items and Christmas stuff, like, at affordable prices. And I got a Christmas tree. That this wasn't part of the plan at all, because I'm very broke. I didn't have money to spend on a Christmas tree, but somehow I bought a Christmas tree and the decor items. I came and decorated it, and I was like, I'm doing Vlogmas. So basically, I'm doing Vlogmas to distract myself. I don't want to feel alone. And there's a lot that I want to do, because since I've been working hard, I've neglected the house. Like, I don't clean as much, I don't organize as much. So I'll be doing all those things, like working a few hours, and the rest of hours I can do other stuff. So my roommate leaves tomorrow. That was what was stressing even more, because even initially she was to leave mid-December, but now, like, she can't wait, because you never know, with COVID you never know what happens tomorrow. So she decided to leave very abruptly. She's leaving tomorrow. Right now she has booked even the flight, and she has gone to take the COVID test. So yeah, so today I'm not going to work. The week is ruined. Today is Friday, so I'm going to do other things, and then try to create a momentum for Monday. So this has been like 10 minutes of me talking, but yeah, I don't know why I felt like that was important to share with you, like why I felt like saying it. But yeah, so this apartment is kind of a mess, and today I'm going to organize the kitchen. So I'm going to clean and organize the kitchen, and we'll do that together as part of Vlogmas day 2. Also, I might go grocery shopping, because I think we don't really have much. Normally she does the grocery shopping most of the time, so now that I'm alone, I have to start taking care of myself. And now I'm not alone anymore. Like, nowadays I'm so hungry, like I have to eat. And like before, where I could just take one meal a day and I would be fine, now I have to take all the 3 meals at the minimum. Like, I wake up feeling like I've not eaten for days. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, let's do some cleaning. Let's go to the kitchen. So this is what I meant when I seen that the kitchen is in a mess. So the shelf, normally I don't like when I have the bags like all over. I like storing all my kitchen stuff, you know, cereals, right, whatever, flour. I like storing them in containers. So I have the containers, they are empty and some are dirty, like never been cleaned for a while. Yeah, so we're going to take care of that. The shelf itself is a bit dirty, so I'm going to take that out first and clean the containers, and then yeah, we organize that. I also like the countertop to be left with nothing on top. So this is not that badly off because it's just stuff that have been placed there, like yeah, it's not badly off, but we are going to take care of all that. Then on this other side, okay, this is my camera stand where I'll put you. You can see that they are not that clean. They need to be cleaned, so we're going to do that. At least we try to wipe this every time after the stove, every time after we cook. We never stack our kitchen sink with dirty utensils. We clean as we use them, so that's a win for us. So that's all we have, like the utensils. We do have a dishwasher, but we never use it because we are just the two of us, so we don't use so much utensils, and the fact that we clean as we go makes it easier, so we can as well save some energy. We have three shopping bags here. We don't need all three, so I'm going to take 2 to the cellar and just leave 1 here, so that this place is not that crowded. The spaces where we have the utensils are pretty much okay, but I like to organize the glasses based on sizes, so I'm going to take care of that, but that's not going to take a lot of time. It's quite okay. The pots, that part is quite okay, like pans at the shop. And then some pots like the ones with those kind of handles, and yep, that one is okay. We try our best. The plates and bowls, that section is okay too. We have another chaotic part here, so I'm going to take care of this too. So basically this is where like the extra flowers that are not put in the containers, rice and whatever, this is what they should be, but I'm going to organize this quite well, and the ones that are open should go into the container and wipe this. Yeah. Then this one is for stuff that we don't use as often. Yeah, the salad drainer, the salad bowl, a soup bowl, we don't use those as much. This one needs to be organized too. You can see it's not badly off, but yeah, I'm saying it's not badly off because organizing this is quite hard. But the spoons, I think everything is kind of in where it's supposed to be, but I'm going to organize that a little bit better. And then here again is other stuff that we don't use as often, like blenders, juicers, coffee maker, toaster. Yeah, I'll organize that a little bit too. Chaos are here. Now here where we put the bowls, it's like we just stash them in there with no order, so I'll organize that. These two should be taken care of. These are kind of shopping bags, the kitchen rolls. Yeah, I'm going to take care of that too. And then there is this part too, you know, the towels to wipe the tables, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'll put some order in here. Then after that, there's the fridge. It's not that dirty, but it's empty. Like yeah, I'm going to, anyway, let me not say it's not that dirty because it is. So you're going to clean, throw away whatever is already spoiled, yeah, and go grocery shopping and stack it a little bit. So I think I'm gonna start with the fridge first, and then the shelves, and yeah, let's do this. So I like to listen to music as I clean it. It kind of gives me another level of energy and motivation, and Bluetooth headphones come in handy. So I have my music here playing on Spotify. It seems like I'm advertising these guys, but honestly I'm not advertising. I'm not paid anything. So music on, ready for the job.
And so it's Christmas. Hear the festive music in the air. See the smiling faces everywhere. They stop and stare. Another Christmas. Time to celebrate with those you love. Time to count your blessings from above. Have a very Merry Christmas. Christmas time is here. Have a happy Christmas and New Year. Have a very Merry Christmas. Christmas time is here. Have a happy Christmas and New Year. Have a very Merry Christmas. Christmas time is here. Have a happy Christmas and New Year. Have a very Merry Christmas. Christmas time is here. Have a happy Christmas and New Year. Have a happy Christmas and New Year. Have a happy Christmas and New Year.
So I'm done with the top part, that is the fridge itself. Normally, like, I don't remove these glass shelves like every other day. Like every time I'm cleaning the fridge, like I don't remove them and wash them like you've seen me do. But I like to do that like twice a year because, you know, do that deep cleaning. Normally I just wipe it, so it's done. And I've always been thinking of getting the fridge organizers so that I can separate various vegetables, but then sometimes I'm like, do I really need it? Because this is a rented apartment and I don't know how long I'll stay here, but I know now I'll be here for another like year, so I might get those organizers. So yeah, you can see how our fridge, how empty it is. That's why I need to go grocery shopping. So it's complaining. I've opened it for a while. So next I'll do the freezer. We use a lot of frozen vegetables, especially they are cheaper and it's easier. So yeah, lots of frozen vegetables. So I'm going to put some of them in the upper section. Once I clean, I will turn them. Guys, these things have been in there for ages. I'm going to throw this away. To store the open veggies, I normally like to use pegs. I just fold it nicely and then use a peg to secure it. That's why it's easier to organize them in the freezer without worrying about them pouring. Yeah. So in here we have all the frozen vegetables. All this on this side are spinach. Those are like 4 packets of spinach. We do eat a lot of spinach. And these are the other vegetables, like, okay, this open spinach, there's some broccoli, there's some green peas. So yeah, here the used ones, like the open ones with the peg, and here the ones that are not open. So that way it's easier to tell what vegetable you don't have. So that section is done. We have this section here, like this one isn't much trouble. I'll just clean and get them back. So this section and this section we use this section for meat and this one for boiled cereals. Mostly you will find cereals here when it's me. My roommate is not fan of beans and lentils. Yeah, but I am. So let's clean that lower part too. So the freezer too is done. So in here we have the vegetables. Yeah, I already showed you this. Then here we have meat. Yeah, something needs to be done there. And here we have cereals, and whatever you see here, it's this is fenugreek paste. I had made it for my hair before I realized that I was pregnant. I'm not going to throw it away. I'll keep it there and then I'll use it after bath. cleaned all the empty containers, but now we have these ones. Okay, these are vitamin E supplements that we bought when we got in there. Let me see when it's the expiry date. Where do they write the expiry date? Anyway, I don't see the expiry date for this, but I'm definitely not going to take them. They have been here for like 2.5 years. No, sorry, 1.5 years, because we moved in here early 2020. Then this is vitamin C. I've had this, oh my god, for so long. I'm going to pour it. This is more than 2.5 years old. I'm going to pour that. I have the remaining fenugreek seeds. I'm going to pour these because I'm not going to use them until maybe next year May. I'm going to put them somewhere else, and then I can use this container for something else. And then I have moringa. I have had this since last year. I'm not taking, I used to add it in my smoothies or yogurt. I'm not taking it at the moment because, you know, when I Google something like if it's safe to use during pregnancy, then they say it's safe, but before you use a certain brand, you should consult your doctor. I'm like, nope, I'm done with it until further notice, because I barely understand each other we barely understand each other, like me and my doctors. My GP speaks pretty good English, my midwife not that much. So you can imagine me going there, I'm like, can I take chia seeds? And they're from this company, and maybe, yeah, it doesn't make sense. So yeah, I'm going to pour all this into other, you know, maybe freezer bags and store them elsewhere, and then I can use these containers for something else. So let's do that. Okay, so this camera records for 30 minutes and then it just disconnects itself. Yeah, I didn't notice, I was too busy. So I've removed all the stuff from the, let me call it the pantry, because it's our pantry. And now I'm going to wipe it and we will reorganize these back there. I've cleaned all the containers. Yeah, so as they, you know, drain, I will not wait for them to drain completely because that will take a lot of time. I'm going to wipe them, let them drain a little bit naturally, and then I will wipe them. In the meantime, let's clean that shelf. So the shelf is clean, but before I wipe this, let's work on this section here. This is organized, like my roommate bought like too much sugar by mistake, but it's fine, I'll be using it. Okay, so that one is meant for all the packet stuff like sugar, flour, rice, or whatever, like the ones that are not in the container. Like if I happen to buy too much, then those goes up here. Then here, this is canned stuff, and then I don't use much of canned stuff, so that's why that is empty, but I can have some more stuff in there, not necessarily the canned one. Then here on this corner it's the spices. Also, I don't use a lot of spices, but there is that. This is pilau masala that I made myself, salt, toothpicks. Then this is a tea, like I have all the teas organized here. Let me show you. This camera is facing upwards. Let me adjust this a bit. So yeah, here I have the teas. So most of it is my ginger flavored tea from Kenya. This is, which tea is this? Okay, this is some black tea. This is rooibos, and this is the chamomile. This mostly it's my roommate, like she uses this and I use this. So yeah, that is there. And then here we have coffee. At the moment I don't take coffee. I have Nesquik or chocolate or cocoa, whatever you want to call it. Then honey and sugar. I have some more spices here, just this, like thyme, and this is dehydrated black fungus, like I've never used it, so it's my roommate who got it. And I'm refurbishing these bottles. This is a coffee bottle. I've already cleaned it. So I'm going to pour, this will go in here, and then the thyme will go in the other one. So let me do that. I've put thyme in here, but I have a little bit of it remaining. There's another bottle there that I'm trying to clean, so I might put the remainder there, but in the meantime I'll just fold it nicely, and then again the peg. So okay, it doesn't hold so well, but okay, that's better. So again, that goes somewhere up. Okay, maybe this can go here. Yeah. And then the same for the dried fungus. I put it in here, but it didn't fit all. So again, fold this nicely, and okay, there, maybe according to size. And then these two will go here. So whatever I use often comes to the beginning, so maybe we can organize it according to size. That goes there, these two in there, and then yeah. Oh, sorry, there is time. So yeah, basically this cabinet is done. Let me see how I'm showing you. So basically that cabinet is done, yeah, for now. Guys, it's 10 p.m. I was just editing the video, and then I remember that I never even did an outro for this vlog. I got tired, and also the camera, like the battery ran out, and even though I have a spare battery, I was too tired to go change it and come back and continue vlogging. So I continued like reorganizing the pantry off camera. I'm going to show it to you. Then later in the evening I went to the supermarket and got a few stuff. Like I got fruits that I've just cleaned. I'll put them in the fridge shortly. Yeah, so basically this is how the pantry is. The oils, olive oil, vegetable oil. I put some fruits in here, and then these are onions, garlic. Then here there's quinoa, oats, my porridge flour, and then this is moringa powder that I put here, and then the omega-3 fish oil. I decided not to throw them away. Maybe I'll add them into my hair oils. I don't know if they will help with anything. Then down here we have rice, self-raising wheat flour, the normal wheat flour like all-purpose. Rice, ugali or maize flour, self-raising wheat flour. Like I make a lot of pancakes and mandazis more than I make chapati, so that's why it's in a bigger bowl. And then that's the all-purpose wheat flour. There's some pasta there. I got some potatoes today, so I put it in here, but I'll find a bowl to pour them in. I'm a cat. At the moment I drink a lot of milk, and then there is water. So basically I put it like this so that you can see the organized pantry. So that's how it is. You can see a very big difference. This is what I like. Like if I can maintain this forever, then I'll be the happiest person on earth. Then this part, like it was a bit empty by the time I showed you guys, so there are more stuff that went up there. I have some collagen here that I'll continue taking, some popcorns, blah blah blah. So yeah, more stuff went in there. Yeah, so that cabinet is like that. I'm happy with it, but that collagen bag needs to get out of there because it's almost finished. Actually, there isn't much in there, only that the bag is kind of, I don't know, big. So yeah, that's that shelf. So for the fridge, I remember that we have these stuff somewhere. Like we found them in this apartment, but I didn't know where to use them. But now I think I have found a use for them. So remember I told you that I was thinking about buying the fridge organizers. I thought I could put them up here, but that didn't work, because if I put them up here, then this doesn't close. So yeah, I've put them in here to separate the fruits. Yeah, it doesn't make that much difference. I'll think of how to partition this to have the vegetables separately. We'll see that later. Put that meat there because I'm going to use it tomorrow, but basically that's how we have the fridge at the moment. So in the morning I was kind of over ambitious. I thought I would manage to organize the whole kitchen today, but man, I think I have to accept that I'm not my old self anymore, because if it was before I would be able to push myself and finish, but now when I get tired I have to listen to my body. Like, you know, I'm like, go easy on yourself, baby. Yeah, Adele, don't sue me for butchering your song. So anyway, so I was able just to arrange the pantry, one shelf, and the fridge. I'll continue with the rest another day. Definitely not tomorrow, probably not Sunday, or maybe Sunday, I don't know. But I'll continue organizing like the slowly by slowly. So this is the end of Vlogmas day 2. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not watched day 1, go check it out. I'll leave a link up here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah, mwah, mwah.